A lot of people are not going to see this video, but people that do see this are going to be rewarded. Copper is going to be one of the greatest investments in a lifetime. The reason why I say this is because, think about this. The demand, right? We need 700 million tons of copper mined in the next 18 years. That's the most copper we mine in human history. You might ask, what do we need it for? We need it for data centers, defense, electric cars, electricity to power your home. Copper is used for your refrigerator. It just keeps going. Copper is going to reach a shortage because AI consumes so much electricity. These AI agents especially. All this money is being poured into copper. I think it was 900 megawatts for a data center, just a hyperscale data center. 50,000 tons of copper. 50,000 tons. This is why institutions have quietly been stacking copper. You got companies like BlackRock increasing their positions. Search it up right now. Institutions increasing their positions into mining company. Southern Copper Mining Company. Bro, California, 2035, they're going to ban gas cars. Other states are banning gas cars. 3 times. 3 times as much copper. Electric car takes 3 times more copper than a gas car. I'm not crazy. This is an opportunity everybody needs to take advantage of. They been took copper out of pennies in the fucking 1800s. Copper is now only filled 3%. So that's why, bro, invest in mining companies, because the mining companies, they're going to be the most profitable ones. Don't buy the paper one. The paper ratio to the physical ratio is fucking horrible. It's not worth it at all. Invest into the mining companies. The reason why I say that is because the money being spent to mine, right? If copper goes up $1 or $2, guess what? They're now going to be making 2 times their profit. And if copper keeps going up, the more copper goes up, the more profit they make. And the more profit they make, the more they're going to charge. That's more revenue for them, more cash flows. Just like that company, SanDisk. This is exactly how SanDisk pop up. This is how they went crazy. Due to the shortage, they made a fuck ton of money. So investing into physical copper is cool too, for like safety reasons. I mean, lower risk, right? But the mining companies, you get exposed to that leverage, that good cash flow, revenue off the charts. This is why they're going to keep going up. They're going to keep coming out with better revenue on top. And copper, Southern Copper Mining Company, they're also located in Peru. Peru is like one of the largest places to mine for copper. They have a lot of copper over there, and I'm pretty sure also Mexico, they mine in Mexico. But nobody on Wall Street is focusing on it. It's always the stocks you don't focus on that really perform well. So take advantage of this opportunity. Do not miss out at all. 700 million tons needs to be mined in the next 18 years. Let's also talk about solar panels. Solar panels and batteries. Elon Musk, richest man on earth, said 90% of our power is going to come from solar energy. The sun, by harnessing the sun, the earth receives fucking 15,000 times more electricity than what humanity brings. Well, it's crazy. This is why Elon Musk keeps talking about harnessing the sun. Even tweeted, if we get a fraction of our power from the sun, that would generate more electricity than humanity. What electricians bring. That's another thing. Electricians are getting paid more. $200,000 a year. Some electricians are making $200,000 a fucking year. Just because it's a shortage on electricity, it's a shortage on electricians. It's a shortage on fucking copper, bro. It's not just about actually providing electricity for these fucking data centers, but they need to cool off too. A lot of these data centers have been having cooling problems. This is why the mining companies that focus on copper, they're going to make so much fucking money, bro. And nobody on Wall Street is talking about it. In the next decade, if you listen to this advice, you're going to be so fucking rich. Inflation is off the fucking charts. Inflation is bad. The US dollar is going to keep losing its value. You're holding on to debt. You're losing your money every single day. The purchase back in the decade for you to buy $100 is now $140. You're paying an extra $40 now. Inflation. So you have inflation driving copper up. You have data centers, military. You know, defense is heavily spent. Defense is going to reach $1 trillion. All of this shit is going into copper. And no one on Wall Street is talking about this. Institutions are quietly buying copper. Southern Copper Mining Company. Nobody is talking about this. So their market cap is going to go up because they're going to generate positive cash flow. They're going to have better earnings report. Everything you see right now is going to transform. In order for robots to actually take over, it's going to be harder than what they expect it to be. This is why 700 million tons has to be mined in the next 18 years. The most throughout human history. I keep saying it because it's really fucking crazy. So you're holding on to debt. It doesn't matter. Whatever you do in this life is a fucking risk. The dollar's losing its value. That's being risky. You invest into the S&P 500, it could crash. That's being risky. Doesn't matter. All of this shit is risky. But guess what? S&P 500, even though it crashed, it recovers. The dollar is going to keep losing its fucking value. This is what countries do when they're in debt. They got to keep inflation high. They got to keep the money coming. This is what they do. Tariffs on other countries. This happens throughout history. This is how they rise. This is what they fucking do. Take advantage of this situation, my boy. You're going to fucking be rich. You don't have a choice. When you're holding the US dollar, you're holding debt. You're already holding risk. It's already in a risky position. Invest in some commodities that actually have an average return of 8%. Bro, 10 years ago, gold had an average return rate of 16%. The dollar is going to keep losing its value. The average cost of a car back in the day was $3,000. It's now $50,000 for an average car. This is why people buy used cars. I'm telling you, it's literally rich versus poor. It used to be segregation, it used to be slavery, it used to be police brutality. It's the rich versus the fucking poor. You saw how our fucking president, I'm not gonna get political, but doesn't matter what you believe in. The more money you have, the better lawyers you could afford. I know you hear about fucking juries getting bribed and shit. Bribing is real. Why you think the word bribing exists? That shit is real. So it don't matter what you believe. The more money you have, the more fucking ruthless you could be. It's the rich versus the poor. You could take advantage. You could complain. You could go back to your house and complain. But opportunities are right fucking here. Invest in copper, baby.